Hello everybody, JMM Major 12 here, and let me adjust the mic just a little bit. Yeah, today we're just gonna do like another Major Mumbles. I realized it's been like 3 videos since I did one, 3 or 4. I think that's what it was, because I think I remember the Tekken one right after, and I remember I did a Leroy one, then I did a Street Fighter one. Yeah, that's basically just because, yeah, and then I did a Frontal one, so I did like at least 3 videos before I did another Major Mumble and decided, you know what, screw it. Let's just make another one right here, right now. They're very easy to edit because I just put background footage and stuff. And while you guys just listen to it, you guys can listen to it in the background or whatever. And if you're new to my Major Mumbles, because I noticed I have like 108 subscribers now, so like I got some new people in here. I basically just mumble majorly. Okay, that sounds stupid, but basically I just have a major rambling session where I write these semi notes on like a list or something. Then I just tell myself, okay, Josh, just talk about these things. Go. I started to give myself more specific things too on it. We'll see here, but yeah, it's just I wanted to give myself more specific things to talk about, and I just rambled, you know. So and I tried to keep talking. So if I'm talking too much, that is literally quite literally on purpose, because I do not want to edit out any like dead air. I don't want to edit out and like do all this stuff. It should I do these things just so I could just record it, print, cut, easy. That's the whole thing. Man, I remember the last Major Mumble I did. It was before my storage drive broke, because I think it was the 2 Major Mumbles before, right? And I was gonna have one. It was like almost 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie, I was proud of myself. That's like prime second monitor content right there, bro. That's amazing second monitor content. But the storage drive just broke for some reason, so screw me. But hey, that's okay, because I got this storage drive right here, which is, thank goodness I have one, because I need some storage to keep up with all this stuff I'm doing. But anywho, enough about storage drives. Let's get on to these topics. And the first topic is thank you for 108 subs at the time of this recording. That could change for all I know. Get freaking a million tomorrow, which I doubt. But, you know, it's just at the time of this recording, it is 108. And I gotta say, just, you know, thank you from everywhere in my heart. Not from the bottom of my heart. From, like, legit everywhere from my heart. It pleases me so much to know that people... Oh, sorry, I moved the mic a little bit, so the headphones, get tangled up. Hold up. Just hang on. Okay. It pleases me to know that people just having a good time watching me. That's what makes me so happy that like 108 people just subscribed, you know? It's like, we think you're entertaining to watch or whatever, and that's at least the impression I get from it, and I really appreciate that, because I do like, you know, put a lot of time into editing these videos. Although, like, I'm going on like Street Fighter until 2SKO comes, because Street Fighter is like kind of easy to edit. Well, not easier as in easy, but like they're shorter, so it doesn't take that long to edit, right? But yeah, and it really makes me happy that 108 people is just like, yeah, thank you very much for providing this content. I am entertained now. Thank you for your entertainment. I'll repay you by subbing. And I get to keep doing more of this. Like, it keeps inspiring me to do more. Hold on, let me get the microphone up. Hold up. Just hang on. Okay. It inspires me to do more, like, legit. And that really pleases me. Now, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Basically, thank you for the 108 subs, and in terms of Street Fighter, yeah, it is kind of, it's like, because the matches go by, like, really fast, like, compared to Tekken, or whatever, especially compared to Tekken, like, I'm gonna say it, I think, Tekken 8 has, like, longer health bars, I believe, while Street Fighter matches can just go like that. It's not on Virtual Fighter level, where it's just, like, snap. I don't know if you heard the snap, because I have a noise, suppression mode on my mic, so let me just see in OBS if it catches it. Okay, yeah. But I don't know. You might not hear that. That would be really funny. But yeah, it's just basically thank you guys very much for allowing me to do this, and hopefully we get to 200. How about that for our next goal? And it just like I said, it just fills me with joy. Thank you guys so much. I want to try to make this one a long one. I just like making mumbles that are long, so people could just listen to it more, like in the background, because I feel like people, you know, do that a lot more with second monitor content. And plus, I'm just gonna have like background footage, like not even related to the topic. Maybe I have actually been considering putting content related to what I'm talking about in the background, but like that, I don't know if that goes against the purpose of like this is literally just me rambling or whatever, and this is like meant to be an easy to edit series, you know. But then again, like I don't know, maybe I can make something work. Maybe because there's this one topic I want to see. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say it. Editing Josh, get back up, wake up, just edit some things. You don't even have to do that much editing. You just need background footage for the relevant topics I'm talking about. You don't even need to like edit memes or whatever. All you gotta do is show what I'm talking about. So thank you, editing Josh. And I know he has replied with something nice. But yeah. Thank you for 108 subs. I spent so long on that first topic because I just want to say how grateful I am. And I ain't gonna lie, just thank you. Just one more thank you. Okay. Now, what else was gonna... Oh, okay. This is the first topic. Or the second topic, technically. But 2XKO. I am hyped for this game. You have no idea. Like, we're gonna talk about it later, but, I've been considering, like, making this my main game for now. But then again, I just had to see. So, let's see here. First of all, let me get closer to the mic. Closer, I mean. I don't feel like you guys can hear me. I had to talk a little bit louder. Hopefully, you guys can pick this up. But, 2XKO, hey. The first subtopic, right, in the 2XKO category or topic or whatever. First of all, I put Blitzcrank. Yeah, Blitzcrank leaked. Lamau. Well, at least I have a grappler that's in the know here too. And yeah, I was legit worried. I ain't gonna lie. I was legit worried we would not have a grappler on launch, and that would suck. I do not know leaked characters. Like, so I couldn't tell you who would be a grappler or not. I mean, I'd have to imagine that, like, Braum would be probably a grappler, but, like from when I first viewed him, like, ever since I first laid my eyes on him, like, the first time he got revealed, I would think he's a grappler, but no, he's, like, defensive, if I would say, defensive tank, or a defensive bruiser, especially with that little shield blocking or whatever, which... I have to ask a question about that because if he can block things using a shield, does he take chip damage or whatever? Because I know this game has chip death because why not? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna mention it, but anybody who knows me or like knows my channel knows I cannot stand chip death. I'm fine with chip damage, I cannot stand chip death, but let's just leave it at that. I'm not gonna go on another tangent. I have plenty of major moments you just hear that I just go all out on chip death. I hate it so much as a mechanic. But anywho, yeah, Blitzcrank just leaked. That's gonna bother me all day. Why did I put Blitzcrank? What the freak? I must be on Blitzcrank. But yeah, Rufelmonger, right, I watched his video, said he played Blitz like 2 years ago and he had some moves that I'd like to comment on. So first of all, he had the grappler full body air attack, or the grappler slam, what Rufel said. And you know Zangief, that normal, I think it's his down heavy. Yeah, down heavy, one of those buttons. I believe it's down heavy punch, but you know the grab where they just spread their bodies all out. I think T-Sock has that too. Yeah, hold on. I do think that T-Sock has that too. which I need to probably play some more Fatal Fury, I ain't gonna lie. That seems fun. But they keep not buffing T-Zoc, because I said, the thing is, I'm not even asking for that much buffs on T-Zoc, I'm asking for his DP grab to be an actual DP. This is freaking ridiculous. Like, in case you didn't know, my buff for him would be, because the main problem with his DP grab is his DP grab could, like, get hit by an air attack when it's supposed to be air invulnerable. But no, they only tweak that during the first few frames when he starts to jump or whatever. I'm over here like, why? That makes no sense. And plus he gets hit out of it, so you think they'd do something by now. But no, they didn't. So my proposed idea is when he rises up, right? He would, okay, oh gosh, it's hard to put this into words, but when he rises up, he has full air invulnerable. And I ain't gonna lie, this is just me. I'd give his EX version full invincibility, but whatever. But yeah, all the versions as of now, if you want to balance it out or whatever. Full invincibility when he is rising up. As soon as he comes down, he does not have invincibility no more. Meaning you could, like, probably just anti-air him, which, that's fair because it's literally a jumping air grab that hits and stuff. Like, yeah, I think that's fair. You know, it's just, I'm not biased or anything, but I wouldn't mind if it's, you know, full invincibility, but punishable, like, if I don't land it. I'm just saying, you know, that's just me. You know, I'm not a gamer, you know, I'm just, like, best T-Zoc player in the world. I'm just playing. Oh my gosh, no, the best T-Zoc player is that one who did the freaking Daigo, parry or whatever, versus, it was on Twitter, and T-Zoc, quite literally, this guy playing T-Zoc quite literally did all these perfect blocks against a Billy when he did all these special moves, multi-hitting special moves, and then just beat him. It was insane. That was completely insane. And then Justin Wong retweeted that I don't want to fight you. Oh my gosh, this is so hilarious. But yeah, he has the grapple full body air attack where he just throws everything out. Oh my gosh, I do not know why I just thought of this. But back when me and my boy Trey revisited like MK11 for whatever reason, I don't know why I revisited that game. When I told Trey constantly that, like, I do not like that game because of how slow it is. And I think everyone has the same opinion, like, right now, how, like, slow it is because, I don't know how you went from MKX to, that. What everyone, like, just said, like, the main problem with MKX's gameplay, everyone just said tone down the 50-50s and we Gucci. That's what everyone said, just turn down the 50-50s and we're, like, alright. But, nah, apparently not. They said we needed to slow it down, so okay. But, yeah, Geras has that move too, which is freaking hilarious. He's not, well, he's not even a grappler. He has one command grab, but, he's just not even a grappler. And speaking of, like, MK11, I hope Blitzcrank has combos at least. But some, man, if they're short combos, sure. But I just hope they're at least visually entertaining in terms of like grabbing or whatever. Because up next on the list that Roofmonger said, he has an air grab. And I was just like, okay, yeah, thank gosh. And you know what? This is the first time I'm gonna say it, but thank goodness there's no what was I gonna say? There's no motion inputs, so I could literally just be on modern mode, and if I see you in the air, you're getting grabbed. It's like, it's actually like Grand Blue, Ladiva Grand Blue, because yeah, I do that in Grand Blue 2. When I just be like, hey, you're gonna jump? Yes, sir. EX air grab into U anti-air grab. But yeah, and then he said like it restands because of this steam power-up, which we will talk about because that makes him even more exciting. But yeah, this air grab, I'm curious what's the property when he doesn't have steam. Probably, you know, basic just knocks him down, whatever. And a short hop. That's what Roofmonk said. He has like, he said he was kind of mobile, which, okay, I can't imagine a big body like that being mobile. But then again, Darius and Braum exist, and the thing is, they're not mobile. It's just, you know, the dashing in this game is really cool. Can't wait till Blitz dashes everywhere. But then again, what do they make that unique? where he can't dash, but he has this like, I think Potemkin has this move where he can dash forward and like do a fist. He clashes fists together, but he can also choose not to. Freaking, I think Bruiser Minion shouted that out in one of his videos when he said like how to make a champion, and you know, he did that for Blitzcrank. Sure, even though I like dashing because they did nerf the backdash, which thank God. Yeah, less timeouts. That's good. Less timeouts and less running away strat, because I do think that running away should be a strategy. I even say, yeah, and For Honor, like, running away should be a strategy, but you should also get punished for it if they call you out of running away. Like, to a KO back then, oh, I have more health than you and stuff, and it's so easy to run away. Lamau, GG's, get body, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. But now it's just like, thank goodness, you know? But yeah, he has a short hop in the, and he said like, think like Echo, or whatever. I'm just like, okay, can Echo, I'm pretty sure in his move list, right? Yeah, I seen it, he has a short hop, whatever. By the way, I viewed the move list online because I'm not really interested in Echo, probably not yet. Like, I can try him, and the closed beta is gonna go on for a long time. I could try that to spice things up, because as of now, I ain't gonna lie, my team right now, and I don't care how out of synergy it is, it's looking like Blitzcrank and Yasuo in terms of fun, because I'll have fun with Yasuo, and Blitzcrank is gonna be the grappler, so he's gonna feel like fun. And also, I'm not a league head. I think I said that wrong. League head. But I have a question for anyone in the audience. Can Blitz talk? Like, I think I saw this one cinematic, whatever, and he couldn't talk, whatever. Is he just mute? Which is fine, by the way. I don't need him talking. I'm just saying. Because, I don't know, man. I'm just curious if he could talk. And also, I just think that image is very funny with him. He's doing the, fry eyes. He's, doing the fry eyes, and, he's doing the fry eyes a little bit, and you know what I'm talking about, the fry meme from Futurama. Like, And, I was gonna say was, yeah, because I think Echo can, short hop in the air. Like, he can't short hop on the ground like he does a short hop. He's in the air, then he does another short hop. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Vi has a thing, which reminds me of this tweet, where some guy said, that's how they know these, something to that point where he was praising the developers for thinking of it, but Vi doesn't have in the moveset, or no, Arcane, I believe, because I'm not really, I didn't really watch Arcane or whatever, but I just know she's the gauntlet girl with those big meaty gauntlets, which is okay. And she has this thing in the air where she can boost up herself using the steam exhaust from her Hex Tech gauntlets. That's what the tweet said, where they said, yeah, she should be able to do that, like theoretically she can do that, and they just did it. They didn't, that wasn't in any games or anything, so they just did it. And it's like, yeah, they understand, bro, like stuff like that. It's like, man. And speaking of like differences between like the game show and, you know, the actual League of Legends game, I didn't know that some of these designs were not League of Legends designs, because I always assumed like they were 100% accurate, but then I saw everyone say like, oh crap, they really kind of merged her Arcane and her League like base kit, you know, base outfit, and I was just like, oh, she doesn't look like that, because I recognize the hairstyle from Arcane, but then again, like I said, I just haven't watched it. I think her base is on, I think I've seen it, it's like she's wearing like this pilot's hat or whatever, it's hard to describe or whatever. Like, there's goggles on top, and I'm just like, bro, okay, interesting design, Mr. Boxy Gloves, I mean Mrs. Boxy Gloves. But yeah, and I was curious about Blitz, because I actually like the look of Blitz in 2XKO. I looked at his League counterpart, I ain't gonna lie, I think this Blitz is I think this Blitz is like way cooler looking than his League counterpart. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. Except I ain't gonna lie, this may sound really stupid, but I really want to see his legs, because in the art, which I'm gonna show because editing Josh was showing it right now if you're looking on the screen or whatever, his legs looks kind of off to me. I guess I had to see his League counterpart leg, but I guess I had to wait until I think they said, yeah, September 2nd, which, man, that would have been so hyped to view that on September 2nd, like a big surprise. Like, surprise, you thought Vi was the only new character coming, like, that you could play. Nope, it's 2. No Blitzcrank, because we needed a grappler. And I hope we get more grapplers in League, that'd be cool. Not League. In 2SKO, that'd be cool. And oh my gosh, this reminded me of the conversation of the DLC, like, show what you're getting versus don't show what you're getting. And yeah, I think I had this conversation with one of my, Mumbles, because the whole debate goes like, yeah, you're like, hey, just show all the like in fighting games. I'm talking fighting games. Or it could apply with anything with a season pass, any gaming game with a season pass. Dude, show everything you have, and I will consider if it's worth my money. But then it's like, oh, all those were exciting things. It's like, just imagine how hyped you would be if they would, like, a surprise. I get that, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm like a fence sitter on that topic. I hate to be Boogie2988. I think that's that imbecile's name was, but I hate to be a fence sitter. But yeah, I am struggling on those two sides because, yeah, it actually would be hyped to be revealed and stuff. Like, imagine how hyped you would be, as a grappler fan, which I am, that Blitzcrank was revealed September 2nd and be like, surprise, Shada, he's coming straight to the beta. You thought it was only one character. And it's like, yeah, thank goodness. I know he's coming, because I was already interested in the beta, and so I was like, wow, I'm even more interested. I have to play this, which thankfully I am. They cleared up some misinformation that they cleared up some misinformation that, like, okay, so if I got into Alpha at 1 or 2, am I just guaranteed to get in? Yep. If I got in through a friend's release, am I guaranteed to get in? Nope. You're just gonna have to wait till the first wave, which I do have. I am guaranteed to get in. That's cool. But yeah, back to the point. It was like, I remember Fatal Fury developers taking a jab at Tekken, I believe, because I ain't gonna lie, I think it was after the Falconram reveal. Well, yeah, the reveal, because we didn't know Army King was coming yet. The teaser trailer. We saw the teaser trailer that Falconram was the second character in T8, and everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone knows it was like just a disaster. I even reminded of this one meme. It was like, who's the dude nobody invited, and it was Falconram, which pain. I can't imagine like everyone just hating you. I feel like people eased up towards him. I think I've seen this on like the Man's channel, but like there was a poll or something, or the pick rates, and people are like picking him now, and he's not even like that strong. He's not even top. I don't know. I don't think he's top tier, but he's not overpowered ever. He's not like strong. He's like good. Like you can use him if you want to. He's good and stuff. It's just like, yeah, but people like, I guess they just like playing him. So I guess that's rolling around. Although I do wish, first of all, I need to play him. I don't know why I have not played Falconram yet, but I do wish, this is like just a fighting game problem, but his story would evolve, because it's still just not the government, I don't think it's the government, but the shadowy organization has my wife and daughter, and I still gotta fight over them. And some guys summarize, because they did these, I think it's on the official website, like the lore or whatever, the page about it and stuff, and so some guys summarized it best. It was like, they just told Falconram to go stupid, Lamau, because the government just said, organization just said, hey, yeah, this is like, I think they said something about it being a profit, which, how's the world, like, or your country possibly getting destroyed because of Kazuya a profit or whatever, because war's all around or whatever? I don't know how that makes any sense. I think I have to reread it, or I could be wrong, but they just said, just go stupid, bro. Just beat everybody up or something like that, which is very funny. But yeah, I don't know, that's just a fighting game problem where we can't have change, But yeah, and everyone was like mad at not mad at everyone. Everyone was like mad at Tech Devs, like, why? And then following that disappointment, the discussion came, and then leading back to Ana, we are literally paying for a re-DLC. We already paid for her before. Why are we paying for her again? Which, okay, that's a fair point, and I, I do not want to hear the, thing where it's just like, well, different game or whatever. Okay, sure, but she should not be considered until Tekken 9, right? 2 games go by, in my opinion. Because, I'm sorry, bro. Like, oh my gosh, well, we gotta appease those Honor fans. We gotta appease those Fakaram fans. Okay, so those are short or whatever, and I think it was like literally this one comic page or whatever. It was just like, we won't give you this, I'm not gonna play this fighting game until it has this character in it, as that character. Well, this game's not really the fighting game or whatever until it adds that character. Okay, we'll add that character. Well, this fighting game's not this character, and then, they keep adding characters you want. It's just, you can't please everybody and stuff. And to be frank, I don't even know, like, I know that Ana and Nina are legacy, but I ain't gonna lie, brother, you could just pick one and just, like, leave them out of the game for a little while. They're the 2 worst assassins, I'm gonna be honest, 2 worst assassins ever in fighting game history. Holy crap, why are they still reputable? Why are the Mishimas still hiring them? If anything, the story should be like, hey, they're like broke or whatever, and nobody wants to hire them. So they're gonna set out to catch the ultimate prize to prove that they're, good again, the ultimate assassins. And, they quarrel because, I don't know, the sisters, they like fighting each other. It's like, yeah, this is my target, whatever. I'm gonna prove my name. But, yeah, like I said, that's just, like, a fighting game problem with the stories we can't change. We always have to be the status quo, no matter if that status quo is stupid and the premise of the status quo is broken. Like, oh, these 2 are the best assassins or whatever. No, they're not. Nina literally, yeah, Nina, to my knowledge, only has 1 confirmed kill. Not one, but because obviously that had history before this, but in the Tekken series that we know of, I think she only has 1 confirmed kill or whatever, which was like, Nina's, what was it? Nina's, gosh dang it, husband. Because she was Ana, I'm sorry, that's my bad. Nina killed Ana's husband, because she was about to marry a mob boss or whatever. And, that's the lore behind why she's dressed up in a wedding outfit. Which I gotta say, sure, but okay, wedding. Some guy has a wedding fixation, which, okay, sure, wedding dresses are nice. Because I think I was watching Thorgy's Arcade, too. Like, they were gonna consider, like, Miguel's sister in her wedding dress as a fighting, like, as a character, fighting a character. What the freak? Like, she's zombified or something? Like, what the heck? But yeah, it's just, yeah, that rekindled their bond. It's just, I'm gonna be honest. I had to read the lore again, but did that mob boss have a hit on him? Because, like, first of all, yeah, she's an assassin. It's like, okay, I can understand if it has a hit on him. I know that how evil that sounds, but I'm talking about in terms of the story, all right? I'm not, killing's wrong, But okay, sure, you got a hit on him. Okay, you're taking money. Okay, sure. But if it was just for no reason, I feel like that sucks so badly that she just decided to ruin her sister's life again or something, bro. Oh my gosh, but yeah, it's just like, okay, we got Ana and Fakaram again. 2 repeat DLCs. Yeah, I forgot, Fakaram was not base roster. Fakaram was, DLC 2. I remember from that trailer, which was very funny, where it showed him towering over Modok, only to be like crouch or whatever. And the thing is, people memed on it, but I think he crouches a little bit when he does the move thigh. So yeah, okay. Then again, it could be really funny if they just stretched him up to be big. That's very funny. But yeah, it's just Ana and Falcon. We get them again, and then I will always say that I think Tekken started this. Well, they started it back in season 1, I believe. but I will say that Tekken started this. Like Tekken made Steam do this. Steam just said all of a sudden, just one day, hey, if you want to sell DLC on like a season pass or something on Steam, you're gonna have to tell us what exactly is in the battle pass or whatever. What you're getting, and it said you don't have to be specific. You don't have to say X characters and X character, but you need to be ultra specific in the pass. Because okay, yes, that was on everyone for not doing reading or whatever, because the character pass. But correct me if I'm wrong, but were they even selling the season pass? Like, you know, because the whole issue was with the stages, you know, and it's like, bro, why didn't you just sell me a season pass instead of a character pass? Oh, right, you want me to spend extra money, even though you could have just... Because I think it's 2 stages with the Season 1. It was the Heihachi stage and the Final Fantasy stage. The Summit stage was free, which, thank goodness that is. But, yeah, it was just like, okay. So, let's add... I think that's $30 for a character pass. I could be wrong, but even then, it's like, okay, that's $40 because, you know, the stages are $5. That's $40 for everything, the characters and the stages. You couldn't sell us that? Because I think that's what the hubbub was about. It's like, where's the season pass? You only sold us a character pass. And like, yeah, they were right. They didn't break anything. Even with this new change, they didn't break anything with Steam. Because I'm pretty sure they clearly outlined it was a character pass. But again, everyone was not doing... Everyone just assumed it was a season pass. Because freaking obviously, why are you changing the formula now, bro? Why are you doing that? There's no reason to do that, bro. Like, legit no reason. Sell us the season pass so we get everything. But no. Let's just squeeze more money, even though we could have had that money to begin with by selling it at, like, you know, plus those 2 stages prices, you know, $10 plus. But whatever. Screw us, I guess. Screw us thinking rationally, I guess. But, yeah, and then, you know... yeah, do I remember what Fatal Fury the devs actually said? Oh yeah, I think they said to equivalent to, I'm paraphrasing here. Yeah, we're gonna show you everything you're gonna get with the season pass or whatever, unlike other fighting games. And I gotta say, first of all, Fatal Fury, okay, yeah, sure, you can make that jab, but your season pass one is we have no choice. You don't sell the game at like $30 just for the base roster. We have no choice of getting the season pass. It would be like, is that just me? Like, yeah, sure, you can make that job, but like, are we gonna talk about how we have no choice? Now, the thing is, I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually grateful we get the season one pass, and I'm actually grateful that their game is legit $60. That's why I brought up the $30 price point, because imagine if somebody just wants the base roster. They could just pay $30, which I don't know why they haven't made a version of yet. They just say, okay, sure, why not? We're getting the season pass. But, I think Ken is out, and then, what is after Ken? Chun-Li. Chun-Li is out after. Which, I really wish more hubbub was about Fatal Fury. I really wish Fatal Fury gets more hubbub over the years, and it receives a surge, you know? Because that Ronald McDonald stuff really effed it over. At least I think so, but yeah, let's just get back on the point. I went on a freaking tangent. Holy crap. Like I said, I just try to keep talking so it could be longer, but yeah, let's just keep going. And he has a Steam mechanic that powers up special moves. Okay. So, Wolfmanga said that? Yeah, obviously this is what Wolfmanga said. He has a Steam mechanic, and then it powers up his command guys. Dude, give me that now. Oh my gosh. Give me a Steam mechanic where I'm at 100% Steam, and I just command grab somebody for 50%, bro. Please, please, please let me have it, bro. And also, please be good, Blitzcrank. I need you to be good, bro. I know you're a grappler, but coming off a Street Fighter where they don't really treat their grapplers that much nice, like, why is Zangief the only one to have a plus on block move? Why can't Manon has a plus on block? And I don't care. There's like, oh, just do drive rush and that. It's like, this might be a hot take, but I feel like I shouldn't have to spend drive gauge. Like if Zangief has a plus on block move, but Manon, you know, does. I shouldn't have to spend drop gauge like on another grappler to make it plus, unless it was an agile grappler like a Lucha Libre or something. But Manon is not that really agile or whatever. And you would think she had more long normals with the ballet, but her only freaking absurdly long normal is the HK. Which, gosh dang it, man, I really wish her MK went forward a little bit more. I ain't gonna hold you, but then again, like I said, if you disagree, that's fine with me. Maybe I'm just a scrub. Maybe I don't know how to play the game right. That is completely fine with me. Maybe I should just mash after getting hit. Screw it, I might as well just do it if everyone's doing it, you know? Maybe I should. Freaking maybe I should, man. Holy crap, these players. And then I don't even want to play Grand Blue because of Willness until I figure out how to counter him. Because it is getting ridiculous. I have not touched Grand Blue since. I think it was what was it? You know what? I am going to just look right now on the Steam thing. So if you hear clicking, I am very sorry. But I have not touched Grand Blue since August 21st. Yeah, I have not touched that game since. So, yeah, I'm not rocking with it, yo. I ain't gonna lie probably until Meg comes out. I ain't gonna hold you. Especially if like 2XKO's coming. Like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna play 2XKO, man. But yeah, please be good. Blitzcrank, Blizzy, please. 2XKO devs, Tom Cannon, please. Let the grappler be good. He doesn't have to be agile, obviously, because he's a big boy grappler. But if you add an agile grappler, please let it be good. Or whatever. But yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say about Blitzcrack, apparently, as I wrote it. Why did I write it that way? I was not cooking. But anywho, let me highlight this part. Now, the second topic is the closed beta has a full wipe and gives out 3 referral codes. Maybe giveaway, that's in parentheses, and also becomes the most consumer-friendly tournament game. When is the full release? So, yeah, so it has a full wipe, which surprises me. And, because, like, everyone else thought, oh, this is the soft launch. But no, turns out it's not. This is, like, legit a beta or whatever. But hey, the good thing is, they said, we're just gonna have this beta up as long as we need it to be. Where, like, they're committed to focusing on the game and stuff. And, you know, fixing the network or whatever. And another good news, like, people were like, oh, is this in my region? And it's like North and South America for now. And, like, later will come. And everyone, you know, later regions will come soon. And everyone was just like, dang, what's that meme was beside? Okay, whatever. The Spider-Man sad meme from Web of Shadows. Other regions. But then some guy, Ben Forbes, I believe. No, he's a creative on the team. I could be wrong about that name, but yeah, he just said, oh no, it's gonna take like literally hours for other regions to activate. You know, we're trying to do another. I'm like, dog, is it just me, or is that like the most Chad answer? I ain't gonna hold you. Is that like the most Chad way to answer? Hold up, let me move a little quick. Okay, is that the most Chad way of answering that, or something like just, man, when is it coming or whatever? You know, was really excited. Oh, look, within the next hour, bro. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, we're just gonna have the next regions, you know, all the other freaking places and countries or whatever, within the next hour. Everyone thought it'd be days or months or something. It's like, nah, we tested this a long time. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Hopefully, Rain, R-A-Y-N, I watch his, like, 2SKO podcast, and hopefully he gets in. I know he's been dying to get in. And Bruiser Minion, I hope he puts gameplay videos out, because I really want to watch him, see how he plays, especially after Unconquerable just demolished him. Bro, you gotta get your get back, bro. Me personally, you know, I'm just saying, you know, that was me. You know, always keep him strapped. I'm just playing. I was playing, bro. I was playing, but yeah, you gotta get your get back, Bruiser. You gotta beat him you gotta Sonic Fox him, bro. 11-0, bro. 11-0. You need, no, 10-0. To be safe side, just 10-0, bro. First to 10, 10-0 him. 10-0 this man. that meme is like, boo this man. Oh my gosh, there's so much funny stuff on the internet. But yeah, that really surprised me that it has a full wipe. and this is gonna be very interesting to see the progression. It's gonna be very interesting to see the progression because I'm gonna use this opportunity, yeah, sure, to see like, okay, they say we can unlock every champion for free, and we will talk about like another game I'm gonna talk about, which I'm like kind of cynical over towards, but there is a phrase that is too good to be true. So yeah, like I said, I think I talked about this in other videos. Just I don't mind if the grind is a grind, but just don't make it known it's a grind. You know, don't have it be a slog, man. I gotta do 360 matches to unlock one character, bro. Don't do that crap. Like, gosh, For Honor's like model is freaking fantastic, man. That is so amazing how you just be like, yeah, when a new hero comes out, you just gotta wait 2 weeks, and then you can buy like with 15k steel, which steel is so easy to farm, bro. I already have 21k back saved up again after spending it like a lot. Like, well, I don't think I could give you an exact date of when I spent it. I wish I could, but point being is just like I have a lot like already, and like I spent it all. I'm just like, bro, steel is so easy to get in this game. Holy crap, man. And I really hope that this game, you know, capitalizes on that, man. Like when people say it's free, I'm sorry, you can only bring out the thinking, cynical side of me, and not cynical as in bad, but just like thinking, you know? It's like, okay, this is literally too good to be true. I'm sorry being pessimistic or being a Debbie Downer. Also, I want to know what's the male equivalent to a Debbie Downer? A Daryl Downer? Probably. That's the only... Devin Downer? Maybe those are the only names I could think of with a D. Devin and Daryl. Whatever, a Debbie Downer. I'm just gonna use that because it's more recognizable, but I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but like, okay, sure, you say everything, you can get every champion for free, because cosmetics, okay, sure, whatever, premium currency, okay. I care about the characters, because so far I'm fine with everyone's design or whatever, and, you know, I'll pay for cosmetics, you know, but, like I said, it just depends how you do it, because this is gonna be freaking, this is your make or break, and you already have a good PR with the Blitzcrank thing, where you just did Street Fighter level, of like, oh my gosh, yeah, because remember when Street Fighter 6's entire base roster and Season 1 roster got leaked? They just took it on the chin. It's like, well, like, hey, was happy that everyone's at least happy with these changes and this character roster. It's like, yeah, don't be like mean or whatever. If that was Nintendo, the intern who displayed that would be crucified next morning, like Yuri Lowenthal leaking the Persona remake or something like that. I think they're making Persona 4, because they already did it for 3. So, I don't know, I'm not a Persona fan. But like, yeah, Yuri just leaked that. I saw some guy like Yuri getting crucified the next morning by Atlas. But yeah, that intern out there is getting command grabbed out the wazoo on that support site. I don't know how you do that. What? Like legit how? Like legit how? That okay, on the Riot support side, first of all, I don't even know why you have an option for 2SKO. I ain't gonna hold you. What you finding support on? Do you have the game ahead of us? The fudge? You know? Why do you have a support section for 2SKO? What the freak? But yeah, and then just Blitzcrank. Wouldn't you just... There's like 8 more champions, though, you know, that are public. How did you pick the ones that weren't public yet? How did you do that? How did you mess up putting your file system? Was the intern like really tired? He said, I think Blitzcrank got revealed. Fudge it, I'm going to sleep. Riot Games works me for 95 hours a day. And I know what I said. I'll go to sleep. By the way, I don't know if they do that to the developers. I'm just making it up, but yeah, I'm just going to sleep. As soon as dog, imagine the scenario. As soon as he woke up, his phone was blasting and Tom Cannon just, hey, it's me, Tom Cannon. I heard you're pretty strong. Come down to Riot headquarters right now. And then Tom comes out with a, like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. In a t-shirt that okay, I'm forced to say it. In a wife beater or whatever. Cause you know what I'm talking about when I say a wife beater. Even though I don't, I don't like naming it that name, bro. The wife beater. Why even my friend Devin says like the wife beater or whatever? It's like, bro. Oh my gosh, that name is so ridiculous for that t-shirt, but I guess it works because if you listen to this and you hear me say the wife beater t-shirt, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But apparently not. Instead of wife beating, he's command grab beating the crap out of that intern. But yeah, and then they just handled it like, commencing accidental leak protocol. Yeah, he's in the game. He's on Night Champion. We was gonna have it sounded like, yeah, he caught us with our pants down. We was gonna have like the hands behind the back scratch. Like, oh man, yeah, man. I hope you guys like it, bro. Because yeah, we were gonna have a full reveal. We are going to have a full reveal September 2nd. You guys will play him on September 9th. And guys, can I tell you that September 9th cannot come fast enough, bro? I need to play this game so badly. And there's another game I need to play so badly that I hope is good, but we're gonna talk about it when we got talked about it. But yeah, and then also the 3 referral codes. So it depends on how the referral codes work while I do a giveaway, because I know I don't have any friends who's on PC and that wants to play to scale. I don't have any friends that wants to do that. So it seems like we're gonna probably do a giveaway. So I was wondering, what I mean when I say it depends on how they do it is like, I don't know, like if it's tied to me, if the referral code is tied to me in a way that could jeopardize my, I don't know, because it's like, why would it be tied to me? I could understand if it was tied to me, like they see it like, oh, J-Man Major 12 used all his 3 referral codes and they're all used, just like they know like those are my referral codes. Like, okay, sure, but like if I can see the progress of them, because I just want to give them out and just, we don't know each other, we're strangers. Like me personally, I just want to give them out. I don't want your progress, and I don't want you to see my progress or whatever, you know. But as it is now, I don't think it does that. So, hey, first 3 videos, I'm gonna do the 3 videos giveaway, and it's gonna be exactly like the same giveaway I did for Sparking Zero, where you're gonna have to watch the video if you want it, because I'm putting it in for exactly 1 frame. You're gonna have to watch this video if you want the free referral code, if you want to get in. And also remember that it's PC only. That's why I mentioned PC. And yeah, I thought they'd introduce console into the beta, like along the line, but no, they just confirmed it. Nope, beta's only on PC. Which, okay, fair. Which, that's so funny to me, because we have all these fighting game betas that's just like, hey, what was it? Hey, we're not going on PC ever again because you people are cracking the game, you freaking crackers. And no, I'm not being racist towards white people. I mean the actual people who just cracked the game open. And yes, you can be racist towards the white people, because I'm sorry, but I hate the hate that white people get. I'm sorry. And I say this as a black man, I'll repeat, I'm a black man, I do not like the hate that white people get. Not to, you know, suck on them, I'm not calling all white people saints or whatever, but I don't know, it's just a whole other topic. But yeah, these people who crack games are just practicing or whatever. And like Lotus said it best, like, I don't think it mattered because we still have the people today winning tournaments or whatever. It didn't matter, you know? Like, and I completely agree. It didn't matter because Street Fighter was cracked, yet nobody cared, you know? It's not helping the crackers now. Oh my gosh! Like I said, I'm talking about the video game crackers, not the, you know, the other type. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. But yeah, it's not affecting anyone now. So we all good, like we all good in the hood, you know. So yeah, thank goodness it's doing it on PC. Which, if it did it on console too, I wouldn't be worried. I have an Xbox, so wouldn't be worried. But speaking of which, actually no, that's another thing right there. But yeah, and also became the most consumer-friendly tournament game, because they just revealed that you probably already heard this news, but in case you haven't, yeah, they just revealed like you don't really need to buy all the characters if you're running, you know, newbie tournament organizer. you don't really have that, don't have that much to buy all the characters for each system or whatever, something like that. 2SKO just said, no, you get every character free offline, Lamau. Which makes so much sense. Thank goodness. They could have went this scummy route of just, no, you need to buy all characters to use them offline. It's like, no, you can just use anything offline. Now, costumes is another thing, which, okay, fair, this is just cosmetic, so who cares, you're gonna just have all the costumes to add to that account unlocked, which, okay, sure, that is completely fair. But, like, holy crap, they just did, like, that's the thing I was talking about, the good PR. It was just like, holy crap, you just enabled so many tournament organizers offline to do so many things that we can have so many tournaments, bro. Holy crap. And then, my last thing on this second note was like, when is the full release? So, if I had to think, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Birdie. I think it's December or October. I don't know why, but I just have a hunch because they are very adamant that it is coming out this year. It is coming out this year, but I gotta say, like, when you're running out of time, bro. I think I brought this up in another mumble, but you're running out of time. We're in the 8th month. No, we're about to have the 9th month with you in the beta, bro. You only have 3 months left to the year. So what are we gonna do here, bro? What is we gonna do here? But yeah, and then we have to think about on release the 10 characters, which I'm completely fine with. Rufamonger, I think he was on this podcast with Bogard, or Bugard. I don't know why I mess his name up all the time. He's on a fighting game podcast, and it was like, yeah, that makes sense to what Riot is, because since they're a trillionaire company, it was like, yeah, we're not looking, he said, like, yeah, they're not looking for this for a day 1 hit, they're looking for this to be a year 6 hit. If 2SKO goes on for that long, that'd be a blessing. And if 2SKO goes for that long, if we only have 1 grappler in the game by year 6, I'm crashing out. I swear to gosh. Give me a double grappler team. I don't care if it's not meta and I get zoned up by everybody. Give me a, well, I say that, but please have a grappler with like an anti-zoning run or something like that, please. But yeah, it's like, if we don't have, 6 years go by, we don't have a like second grappler. What is we doing? There has to be another grappler in the league. You know what? Make that big giant scorpion guy a grappler for all I care. Give me a second grappler. I want to make a grappler team. I want to go full monkey unga bunga. But yeah, let's gonna do off that second note. And here's the third note and last in the 2SKO category or topic is maybe 2SKO could be my main game. This and Marvel Tokon if I like Tokon, because I had to say something about that. But also, yeah, this is what I was gonna get at. I have no PS5. I can't get access to the Tokon beta, which sucks. Oh gosh, dang it. Dude, just imagine. They get jealous of 2SKO for just a second, and they say, we're gonna release our thing on PC too. Not a beta. Well, okay, it is going to be the beta, but like, not the 2SKO beta where it's just gonna last that long. Although that would be cool. That'd be exceptionally cool, but they released their beta, like, what they were originally gonna do, like, I think it's 5 through 7. Yeah, the 5th through the 7th. And, oh my gosh, I just forgot about the stupid 2SKO versus Tokon war, which makes no sense, because it's like, Tokon is literally before 2SKO beta, bro, like, we're just gonna play that, and it's like, then I'll play 2SKO, it's like, okay, alright. And I do feel like there's less and less haters. I actually do. Because, well, I don't know, is this Reddit post just highlighting how people are just so positive about the game and stuff like that? It's like, yeah, I think all the hype is dying on all the haters because, oh my gosh, remember this one tweet, Tokon, right? Storm is her walking back animation, it's just her flying, just her gliding back there. And I agree with everyone that, like, I think she could just use a little wind animation, around her. That's all. You don't need to do any animation on her personally, just a little wind animation. Because she's just, like, flying backwards. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, because she's flying. She can stand in place, I don't care. But, this person was complimenting it, and this person had a good quote tweet. It was like, if 2SKO did this with one of its characters or something, like, everyone would hate on it. It's just like, yeah. Why is everybody hating on 2SKO? What? Oh my gosh, why are we treating this like a war, guys? Why are we treating this like a war? It makes no sense. You could literally play both when they like fully release. Like both of them are out at the same time. You can literally play both. One is free, one is paid. One is going to be paid. I heard some people thinking like, could Tokon be like free? Fudge, no. Has Arc System Works ever did a free-to-play game? I don't think so. And if they did in the past, well, they're not doing it now. Why would they change? Especially if Marvel like Tokon evolved. Well, I was gonna say when Marvel evolved, but you know, Marvel Rivals. But I had to say that was probably on NetEase's part. I ain't gonna lie that they did that. But Arc System Works like, no, we're getting this bag, bro. We're getting this bag. But yeah, it's just like I said, I'm not trying to contribute to the war and anything because it does not matter. They are both literally free. And also the betas, like in terms of the betas, right? You can literally play Tokon before it because remember, I think it's the 5th through the 7th, which is Tokon, and the September 9th one is 2SKO, yeah. So like you could literally just play the Tokon one, then the 2SKO one. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I just remind myself to say this, but it's completely fine if you don't like 2SKO. I am actually fine. We can have a differing of opinions, man. Like, I like Marvel Rivals, I think it's better than Overwatch, but people feel different. They feel like Overwatch is better than Marvel Rivals. It's fine. We're not speaking objectively, we're speaking subjectively. We're speaking on opinions. It's completely fine if you don't like 2SKO after giving it a chance. And if you don't like it, that's fine. My only problem is it's just, I say useless or not reckless hate. I say useless and out of nowhere hate for no reason. That's the term. No reason hate, bro. It makes no sense as to why people are hating on it. Like, okay, actually no, I take that back. Cause there is some people hating on for no reason, but one of the reasons I can understand is, okay, it's a 10 character roster. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, sure, you could hate for that reason, but we have a differing of opinions because I just want this game in my hand, bro. Imagine if they just took time off to be like, okay, we'll like wait till like 18 characters. I'm like, gosh, dang it! I would be so mad if it got delayed to like have more characters. Because I'm just like, no, just give me the game now and I'll play the game, bro, please. I'd rather much prefer this. And so yeah, you can have the opinion, and I actually understand that opinion, like, yeah, they're just releasing with 10 characters or whatever. Rather this than like, I don't know, 8, I ain't gonna lie, but then again, that might be a really stupid argument. I think that is what, I don't know why I said that word, rambling. But yeah, we can have a differing of opinions, but I'd rather get this game now. But yeah, about maining the game, I'd have to see. It's been so long since I played it, and I need to see that patch breakdown of like what's changed. Not in terms of character-wise, although that would be cool. I'd have to see like in terms of system changes, because yeah, sure, backdashing got nerfed, and I actually like that the super meter is not shared between rounds. You will always start at 1 bar. It encourages everybody to go all out, which I actually think I like that one, bro. Because some guy was like, what's, you know, I like the encouragement of saving your meter and stuff. Well, we're 2 sides of different coins or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know how that term goes, but because like I kind of like that you like it's incentivizing you. Hey, spend your meter because you're not gonna save it at all and stuff. I mean, not save it all. It's useless to save it at all. Just spend everything. Maybe that's why when we see the developers play, they always do double down. Even though, I don't know if I'm gonna use that fuse. And I am so curious as to what other fuse they could possibly create. Because they said, oh, we'll add more fuse in the future. What could you possibly create? Like, actually, we already got the, like, sidekick one, I believe, where it's just like, if you want to babysit, you know? Where you one character just plays an assist or whatever. So if you want, you know, you can have your buddy just playing the assist while you play the game. It's like, okay, sure. Shoot, I might do that in the challenge with Trey. Even though Trey did say he would try the game. And he did say he's interested. Unfortunately, he's not getting on PC. Which, that sucks. But, yeah, I'm interested when this game fully releases just to try online with Trey. It just sounds really fun to do. But yeah, it depends on the game and stuff if I could main this game and Tokon, because Tokon is like we'll talk about it, but that game has one thing that I need to see more of. But yeah, 2SKO. Not. I don't know. Maybe because I feel like I got the hang of Yasuo and I was kind of schmixing people in my videos. I actually want to go back and watch my 2SKO videos, bro. Because I was like schmixing people and stuff. But yeah, it was very fun. I remember it was very fun. And also, speaking of Yasuo, they say they tune down long combos, and I'm over here like, are you sure about that? Like the John Cena, are you sure about that? Because Yasuo's combos kind of look the same, even though like they said they toned down long combos. But whatever, we'd have to see. We'd have to generally see. But anywho, that's gonna do it all for the 2SKO category. On to my second category, even though it has been a little hour. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I bet you guys didn't see this coming. But yeah, they're having a open network test. And I hope the ONT is good. And by that, I mean the speed of the game is good. So the network can be good, but me and my friend were like... looking at gameplay, right? I hate to say it, but yeah, this is for this racing game and a Sonic racing game, you know? It didn't really look that fast, bro. But then, like, we saw some more gameplay. It looks kind of fast. You know, I saw the open network test trailer. It looks really fast. Which, thank gosh, bro. Thank God. Dude, because that was one of my gripes. Where, like, this better not be a turtle racing game for little kitties or whatever. Good thing they have, like, up to 200cc. I saw that has an option. But I wouldn't be surprised if we go up more because, you know, gotta go fast. But yeah, I really freaking hope this ONT is good. Because, gosh dang it, man. I want to get this game. For another reason, is going to come up right here in this note. These collabs are so random. Also, the Warhog pre-order bonus. Please be a good game. I even have it in, like, all caps or whatever, bro. Dude, Sonic Unleashed is my favorite, game, by the way. Sonic game. My favorite Sonic game ever. And... They have two stages, and they have 2 stages, and one crossworld. Which, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm very excited to see these crossworlds because I think that's a unique concept. Just we travel dimensions while racing in the first lap or whatever. But I hope it's not just the first lap because I wouldn't mind if it's the first lap we only get that crossworld. You're not gonna see a different crossworld, even though that'd be really cool to randomize it. But okay, sure, I'm fine with that. But I hope it's... because they said the first lap. I'm just like, is just the first lap? Maybe it's in the settings where you could change it, like, you know, in racing or whatever. Because I hope it's not just the first lap we see this amazing world or whatever, you know? But yeah, they have at least 2 Sonic Unleashed stages. I think they have 1 Sonic Crossworld. Where... Unleashed Crossworld. I meant, like, Unleashed, by the way. I didn't mean... I think I said Sonic, but... Unleashed Worlds and then 1 Unleashed Crossworld. And oh my gosh, they had this banger theme. I need to look at gameplay footage of that again. They had this banger theme of, I think it was Apollos or something like that. Apatolos, whatever, you know, the day stage or something. Dog, holy schmoly, that theme goes so hard. I'm actually excited to hear all the other themes because I heard the themes in Spotify. They have some of it in Spotify, and then I heard like the background theme for the ONT trailer. Bro, oh my gosh. A way to get me hooked on a game or whatever, I ain't gonna lie, is the music too. I think music plays an important role. That's an important role. That's why 2SKO, I am so excited for that music, and I am curious to hear what Blitzcrank's theme is. And yeah, there's this game rip or whatever, because this theme was ninja-like or upbeat. And everyone just assumed, oh, it's a Kali. I think I said this before, which I don't think it is, because it's rumored the last champion is a 900 health champion, and the letter of the names equals 5 letters. So people just assume Teemo, but now it's coming out on the 2SKO Reddit that, like, no, actually it's not Teemo. Like, maybe it's something else. But If I had to bet it, I think online it's probably Teemo. I think I know what that thing is. Teemo is. I think it's Teemo. But yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, these bangers, and then they redid some of Ari's tracks or whatever to be more bangers. Dude, please, y'all better put these tracks on Spotify, because you know what fighting game that track I still want on Spotify, bro? Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is not on Spotify for some reason. And also, speaking of like gaming OSTs, one thing that annoys me about the Zenless Zone Zero's OSTs, they're all in Chinese or whatever, no language. I'm assuming it's Chinese since Hoyoverse is a Chinese company. Why? Why is these not in English? Wouldn't it have been hard to like copy paste the file or like what you named it in the game? Because there's a music player in Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know why they didn't just copy the names and then put it there. Now I gotta do randomly, you know? And speaking of music, my friend said, my friend is a huge fan of Sonic Riders, and he saw Jet. I agree with him. Catch Me If You Can better be in this game, bro. Or if not, hey Trey, if you're listening, if not, you could literally just play it on Spotify, bro. You have Spotify Premium, you could always just play it, like turn the music off in the game. You could always just play it like in the background. Shoot, that's what I might do if it ain't in there. But then again, I might just listen to the banger tracks, especially on the Sonic Unleashed stage. It was just such a banger. But yeah, I like how in the trailer the ONT trailer, they were like 12 iconic characters. They got Zaz from Sonic Lost Worlds. And everybody was just like, who invited blood in the comics? Just like 11 iconic Sonic characters from the Sonic franchise. And Zaz! That's so funny. And also, I don't know if this is it. I know skateboards is in the game. Like, I should be showing like an image of it or like gameplay of it at least. Are skates in the game at all? Because I was really curious to see if skates were in the game. Because, I don't know, that'd be another option or whatever, that'd be cool. And also these collabs, right? So the current collabs we have so far are Hatsune Miku, Minecraft, because of course, Persona 5, SpongeBob, and Yakuza, the Ichiban guy. And then we have Pac-Man coming soon, and we have Avatar coming soon, and we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming soon. I gotta say, how the freak did you get all these guys? Persona 5, I ain't gonna hold you. Persona 5, I played so many mobile games that I'm just like, yeah, sure, they getting everything. Like, do you know how many collabs Persona 5 has with, like, games or whatever? A lot, bro. They even have a collab with the last Cloudy game I talked about on this channel. And I only got Joker, but, I don't really use him that much. I think he's still good, whatever, but like, yeah, like I said, I just don't use him. I'm not really a fan of Persona series. I accidentally got Joker because I was using the free tickets because I wasn't gonna summon. But yeah, that's it for the freaking collabs. Please, can that be it? Can we get more characters or whatever? But yeah, like I said, I think I talked. Yeah, I talked about. I'm losing my mind. But the Werehog pre-order bonus, bro. And I saw his cars too, bro. Dog. Oh my gosh. Please. And you know what another type of vehicle we need? First of all, yeah, skates. But what about a motorcycle too? Would it not be cool for Shadow to ride on a motorcycle? I'm pretty sure it is cool since Shadow's car is really freaking cool. Holy crap, you know? And also, I like the little gadget system where if the speed is not enough, we can just boost our speed. That's mainly what I'm thinking if the speed ain't enough, you know? Because, like I said, the first time we viewed it, it was just like, bro, this is Turtle Racing Crossworlds. And then, second time I viewed it, it was like, oh my gosh, this is actually Sonic Racing. Thank goodness. But anywho, that's, that's it for Sonic Racing. But, this is where I'd usually call it quits because I didn't have enough content or like things to talk about or whatever, but I came up with a new section where if I don't have like a third topic or whatever, and this is a new section we will sometimes have, sometimes won't have. Random thoughts. It's just random thought, or as of now, I will rename it. I'm literally typing this out. Random Mumbles. These basically are just, these are one and doners essentially, where, because usually when I know I went on a tangent and a bit on the 2SKO one about other things, but I usually try to stay on topic. I make these topics and I'll be like, okay, next topic. For example, I had 2SKO as one topic and Sonic Racing as the second topic. Now, for this one, it's really just random things I've written down that I'd like to talk about. And the first one is this quote-unquote gacha game. We can't even call it a gacha no more, bro. Duet Night Abyss. Dude, this game just became on my radar so fast. So this could be, I wrote this down here, this could be a game changer for the gacha gaming community. So the reason being, there is no gacha, there is no stamina, and every dungeon is co-op. And dude, you don't know how happy I was to hear these changes. I was blown away. I was legit blown away. I thought there's no way they could do this. This is impossible. Cause dude, I thought for the longest time, wasn't the Asian countries by law they had to put in a stamina system, right? They had to put in something to stop their players from playing the game too much. I thought that was by law, they had to do that, but apparently not. Or if it passed or something, because this reminds me of Dragon Ball Legends. So in Dragon Ball Legends, in Dragon Ball Legends, they have a future Gohan with one arm. Legit, his arm is actually cut off. Now the reason I specify this is in games or whatever, the Japanese would be there was this law that said, oh, you can't have severed limbs in gamings or whatever. I'm like, what the freak? That's such a stupid law, but whatever. And that's why you see Future Gohan, every time he fights, especially in Xenoverse, it's so abundant in Xenoverse. That arm, he acts like it's broken or whatever. He still uses it or whatever, swipes away, I think once in his, strike moveset. But, bro, I'm so sick of the Gohan where it's just yeah, he just has a limp arm. It's no, it makes sense why he can't use that arm or whatever. You know? But, yeah, apparently there's not a law, ever or anymore. I don't know. But, dude, you cannot tell me how... Dude, if you're a gacha gamer listening to this, I hope I'm reaching you. Please try out Duet Night Abyss. If you like the gameplay, I will say if you like the gameplay. I looked at gameplay. I saw the gameplay or whatever, and I thought it was really cool, really amazing. But I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't consider it because I have 2 anime games already installed on my PC, gacha games, Wuthering Graves and Zenless Zone Zero. Those are my 2, and I have forever been okay, these will forever be my 2. These will just be mine, you know. I'm content. Even though I pre-registered for this game called Project Anata or whatever, I was I'm trying to see where Anata goes, you know. I'm not really sold on that yet. But well, kind of. I need to see more gameplay. We've barely seen gameplay of Anata, but like I said, dude, those 2 games I've just been stuck okay, I'm just gonna play these games. I don't care how many anime games come out that look really cool. This is just gonna be all I'm playing. Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero, and I was content. Or I am content with that. I am content with that. But now looking at Duet Night Abyss, I'm going to brace for a 3rd anime game, bro. I seen gameplay, I'm hooked on it. I seen combat, I hooked on it, where it's you're mowing down hordes or whatever. And then the fact that you just farm gacha, and not farm gacha, you farm characters and weapons, where there's no summoning, and people joked about it a lot, but yeah, one of the developers must have had a breakdown doing 50-50 summons, and he said, nah, no more. But I think somebody said, one of the developers said, it's hard to compete in a market filled with oversaturated gacha or whatever and stuff so they said, you know, doing something different. And I appreciate that you're doing something different, because yeah, this is getting all eyes on you, bro. from the gacha community, bro. This is getting all eyes on you. Because you could be the game changer. Because, dude, think about that. No stamina. That's the thing I was talking about. Like, wait, you don't have no stamina? You can do that? That, like I said, I was surprised. I thought that was a law. That you had to put in stamina. So this could be a game changer because you're telling me we can farm for everything and we're not time gate or whatever. There's no pressure. There's no FOMO of like, well, I had to use my energy today, bro. Like, it's not a job, right? There's no FOMO. You can literally just casually just play the game whenever and wherever you want to, bro. This is amazing. This is legit amazing. I cannot glaze this game hard enough, even though I have not played it. I cannot glaze it hard enough just for these reasons, bro. If you're like a gacha game or whatever, please, please, please give this game your time and day, please. I need like people who are interested in the gameplay to at least give it a chance because this could be huge. Now, I think I talked about it earlier, but I just wanted to be, you know, think cynical, not badly cynical, but you know, think like, okay, what's the catch, man? You know, because yeah, sure, you're doing all these things, but there has to be a catch. Like I said, there is a phrase that there's a reason the phrase "too good to be true" exists, bro. And I was thinking, because they did say, okay, characters, they did the smart thing. Yeah, sure, you could farm them, but you can also just buy the character if you wanted to. You know, you could buy the shards. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just buy the shards. It's like, okay. Excuse me. Try to cut that out. Yeah, it's just, dog. I cannot believe that this is happening. Cause like, yeah, the catch is, if I had to come up with a catch, because I seen it in while they were explaining it, they said daily and weekly commissions will award you character shards. So I'm gonna be honest, I think that's their way of time gating this. I ain't gonna hold you, because maybe you can only get a character through 2 weeks or 1 week and a half or something. Is how you get the shards? Because like I said, you can only do these daily missions or weekly missions to do it. That's what it said in the trailer. I could be wrong, but I'm sorry. I'm just full of doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt. I'm hearing it right now. The thing is, I'll still play it. Like, actually, I don't mind farming that way. But it'd be such a game changer if it's like legit farming. Because if it's like, no, I seen it in the trailer, whatever, when they were showing it. It costs like 30 shards to awaken this one character. I'm like, oh, okay, so how many shards are you gonna give me? Because the ideal type, if I had to say the ideal type, I want people to unlock 2 characters like every week. I ain't gonna lie. Then again, that'd be generous because for daily I'd give like, I don't know, 3. For weekly, 5. Like I said, I don't know, there's so many math or whatever, so much math or whatever you could do. But for the love of goodness, don't be a slog where it's just like, oh, it's just better to buy the pack. Cause dog, don't do this, bro. You have such a tremendous dunk in the basket that you could do DNA. You have such a tremendous dunk. You literally just took out the gacha and stamina. Like, you players can play casually and stuff. And you know how I spoke about how the stamina system, you won't have to feel pressured into spending all your stamina or whatever. Who knows? They might do that another way with this. Since I'm sorry, I can't just get it out of my mind when they say, "Oh yeah, daily and weekly commissions give you the character shards." I'm like, so we can't like we cannot farm them anywhere else, you know? That I don't know, man. Unless the only best way they could do that, bro. The only best way is dailies give you 10. So you only have to play the character. You can unlock a character every 3 days, whenever you want. So you can pop in for 1 day, wait 2 weeks, you know, pop in another day, wait a day, pop in another day, you know. And the weekly, probably I'm gonna say it, not 30 shards because that unlocks a character, but 20 shards. That way you can only spend a day unlocking one character, because that'd be perfect. Like three days unlocks one character. So theoretically, you could get 3 characters every week if you got like a cycle going. Yeah, you know, 7 days in a week you get. But yeah, that's just the thing, man. I'm sorry. Ever since I seen that, I'm just like, I'm not actually no. I take that press X to doubt thing because I feel like that's too doubtful, even though it's a meme, you know. But I feel like I'm putting too much doubt over. But I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is I don't know. I really hope this game turns out successful because we can teach gacha companies, for the love of goodness, for the love of God, so first of all, yeah, take the gacha out, but also take the stamina limit out. If you're not gonna take my gacha out, imagine if Zenless had like no stamina. Because my friend, like, you know, he plays Zenless or whatever. He's like, man, oh my gosh, these materials are so hard to get, dude. Guys, imagine if Zenless had no stamina where you can farm to your heart's content to get everything. And also, if we did that right, that'd be a dream update. If we did that, sure, no more stamina, but also drive disc loadouts. That's what I want. I told my friend this numerous amounts of times, but that's what I want. So I can like make a DPS anything. Like, you know, I see DPS Pan Yunhu, DPS Venom, DPS Seth. I want to make those, but it's just like I'd rather build them optimally because that's just I'm not gonna remember all the discs to put back in, you know. That really frustrates me. I want, like, drive disc loadouts, bro. But yeah, that's just my random mumble on DNA, Duet Night Abyss. For the love of goodness, everyone, please pay attention to this game. As a gacha gamers, we need to pay attention to this game, and if you like the game, please keep playing it. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. The same with TSKO, that's completely fine. But, yeah, my other random mumble right here is, what is going on with Nickelodeon games? Like, legit. That new Dice of Destiny game looks cheap. Like, really cheap. Holy crap. And they, like, why hasn't there been another Nicktoons Unite game yet, bro? I know the previous ones, I don't think they played very well, I believe. But, gosh dang, I remember when I was in Texas, right? I was very nostalgic for that game, bro. I never finished it because I was at this youth center. But, and, you know, there's no memory card, so rip me. I just had to start over from the beginning, but I liked it. And stuff at this youth center. It was very fun. That youth center was very fun, too. But, yeah, it makes no sense why there's not a Nicktoons Unite or whatever. I'd really like there to be one if they took it seriously. Oh my gosh, just all these these Cartoon Network games or whatever, or like these Nickelodeon games, they remind me of Bandai Namco, bro. Where it's just like, why aren't you giving this 100%? You have the IP of something truly great, and you're not giving it 100%. Because like that Samurai Jack game, I don't think was very good. I could be wrong, but I have not heard anyone talk about it when it released. Like, and I'm not even talking about like some people, because that'd be different if some people talked about it or whatever, because, you know, Samurai Jack's just not on everyone's radar. So, okay, sure. At least people are talking about 2SKO. You know, at least now since it's getting released. At least people are talking about Duet Night Abyss, but then, oh my gosh. Then again, it's about to change gacha gaming forever. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, but I don't know, you get the point. Hopefully I brought you the point. But, yeah, I don't know why there's not, like, a different Nickelodeon game. Actually, no, they're making a SpongeBob games. I heard those slap. And then, like, they're making another one, like the Cosmic Tide. Hopefully they're good, because they're just making another one. And they have a pre-order bonus or a season pass, which I ain't gonna hold you, Chief. I don't know if I'm a fan of season passes in single-player games. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I have no idea. I don't know, it's just something irks me about it. I relegate season pass to like multiplayers games. Now, my other point here with the Nickelodeon game thing is like, also, why no TMNT game? I know there's a VR game coming, but who cares? Like, legit, who cares? I know it's like Empire City or whatever, but I hate to say it, but like most people aren't on VR these days, dog. So why didn't? No, but we gotta make that TMNT game like Tactical Takedown or whatever, where it's just like, yeah, that's what the TNT game TMT fans want. A game where you play as like statues, whatever, like over top or whatever. You build your base or something like that. I'm like, yeah, they don't want where you're just fighting the Foot Clan and saving New York City or whatever like that. They don't want that. Like, I'll be honest. I don't know, man. I don't know why sure, you can make a VR game, but what about another TMNT game that's not a beat 'em up or whatever? Well, again, in fact, when is that last Ronin game? Like, that game is truly stuck in development hell. And speaking of which, there's a Silk Song game, or you've probably heard about it, Silk Song. The developers are having, and I quote, too much fun. As some guy put it best. No, the internet is putting it best. Silk Song is literally the first game to be stuck in development heaven. How is that possible? What the freak? That's amazing that they just said, oh, we kept like adding more things and having fun creating things. That's why it took so long. My bad, G. Oh my gosh. Also, new announcement from Silk Song, somebody jokes. New announcement from the developers, we canceled Silk Song. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, there will never be a game like my favorite TMNT game at the moment. TMNT Out of the Shadows. There's a lot of things wrong with that game, or whatever, but it's still my favorite TMNT. You know, you're telling me I get TMNT with Arkham combat? It's like that Lego Batman they're doing, the Lego Batman game with Arkham Batman combat. Sign me up, bro. Holy crap. And dog, like holy crap, just put anything with the Arkham combat, it just feels so good. They created a masterpiece when they created Arkham Asylum. Holy crap. I wonder the people who created it first, you know, the old people who created it first, probably, first of all, most likely left Rocksteady, but I hope they're proud of what they did, at least. But, yeah, we'll never get a game like that, or whatever. And, you know, a TMNT game that's not a beat-em-up, or whatever, and involves fighting, or whatever, yeah, because, like I said, that's what every TMNT game, TMNT fan wants. They want that top-down thing, or whatever. That roguelite, I need to play that roguelite, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm not hearing much hubbub about it, you know. Can I play? I don't know what platform is on. Whatever. I think it's called Splintered Fate. I need to play it, but yeah, that's it for that topic. That little random mumble. Now, a mini rumble. This is my last thing to talk about, by the way. We've been going on for an hour and 27 minutes, bro. You guys are eating content like really good. But more Rivals and Tokon. So Rivals, the ranked game mode this season, I ain't gonna lie, murdered me. You're talking to a ghost right now, because, dude. Okay, so every season prior, me and Trey have been trying to get to Grandmaster. We can't do it this season. This matchmaking is so awful this season, we can't do it. He's listing us with dog water teammates or whatever. And I said this to Trey multiple times and he agrees. We're not the best players. We will sit here and tell you, we are not the best players. I will sit here and tell you, I'm humble enough to say, I'm not the best player for Honor. I'm not the best player at any game I play. I'm not the best. But I'm gonna say it, I think I'm good. Hey, cut to that clip where everyone just mashes me and I just freaking do nothing about it on Street Fighter. But yeah, but I think I'm at least good, know what I'm doing, you know? But no, it's just like, nah, we're gonna match you from someone who's playing outside the role because Lamau. I'm like, gosh, dang it. It's like, we were on a losing streak and I told my friend Trey, if I lose Diamond 2, if both of us lose Diamond 2 this day right now, we lose this, we ain't playing this. We ain't playing competitive. And yeah, we lost, by the way. Spoiler alert. So yeah, I'm not I guess I'm stuck at Diamond 3. At least I get the animated frame. At least that's what I was aiming for this season. But gosh, dang, why the freak is it like this season? Last season's was not so apparently like bad, you know? What the freak happened this season where everyone just turned themselves stupid? But anywho, I just wanted to tell you guys that like this season murked me in terms of my brain power and will to live after competitive. Oh my gosh. I can't make it a Grandmaster. But whatever. And Tokon, I think I talked about it, I hinted at it before. Where's the mix supposed to come from in this game? Because the air dashing looks kind of slow, and like Iron Man has an 8-way dash. Like he can dash diagonally. But when he did it, bro, it was so slow. You better off just horizontally dashing. And even then, like, the dashing is not that fast as Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I'm over here like, okay, where's the mix, yo? That's all I gotta say about that. It's just like, where is the mix? What am I supposed to be mixed by? The throw grabs, and also I don't like how the throws are dash forward a little bit and then throw. Why can't it just be like in Street Fighter? You know, just character throw their hands out if they're near someone together throw. You would think it looks like a Dragon Rush the way they dash forward, even though you can't tell, which sucks. But whatever. That's just my gripe because I need to see more. But yeah, where the freak is this mix supposed to be coming from? Is the mix in the room with us? Oh my gosh, I better get off before I like expire my brain with all this mumbo jumbo nonsense. But anywho, that's all I got on Mumble about today. If you enjoyed the Mumble, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace! Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. If you watched this and enjoyed it, then why not give me a like, sub, and hit the bell notification. It'll help me out a lot. If you really like watching me, then you could hit any one of these videos here. Bye!